In today's session, what we're going to cover is emailing from within MicroStaffer. So I'm going to start up my MicroStaffer application on the cloud today. We're going to be using our cloud-hosted system. Just going to log into the cloud server now. There are some subtle differences between the cloud-hosted emailing setup and self-hosted systems. In general, the first step is to enter in email addresses into either the employee or the client profiles. So I'm going to go and open up an employee profile, and again, we have email fields here on the right. You can also enter in text email addresses to actually do texting from within the system. So begin by entering the email information for either your employees. There's also email addresses that can be entered for the clients. Again, either on this contacts area up here for emails, or you can enter in individual contacts down here with email addresses. After that's done, the next step is to then set up your email preferences. You can either do that by clicking on the email icon in our toolbar, or we can go under Window and simply open up our email window. Now this is the built-in MicroStaffer email client. You can actually send emails directly from here. But the first step is to click on the Setup button down here and then enter in at least your email address and your name. Now notice how the fields appear are grayed out. This is again because we are on the cloud-hosted system. So the email server that is used is the built-in MicroStaffer email server. Your recipients will not even know that it's coming from our servers. It's going to look like it's coming from your email. But if you're on a self-hosted system, you will have to enter in this information yourself. These fields will be enabled, and you can get that information from your Outlook setup or your network administrator. But again, on the cloud, that's all set up for us already. Examples of email sending, again, we can just open up our email window directly. Right-click on our recipient list, hit Add, select an employee record, and just send an email with a subject and a body. You can also do mass emails. For example, you can run reports such as the employee list report. And I'm just going to run a quick report here, hitting my search button. And you can then use the Control and or Shift key to select records that you want to use for your recipients. You can select all by clicking the first record and going to the last, or you can just hit the Control key, and I'm just going to send some arbitrary emails. And then you right-click and you select the option to copy these employees to the recipient list. Then simply open up your email window and paste the recipients into your email list. Enter in a subject and a body, and simply click on the Send button. And this will instantly send an email to all of these recipients. Notice I've also selected BCC, blind carbon copy, so each recipient will only see an email going out to them. You can also add attachments. By right-clicking, you can add an attachment file to the email, such as a common letter or other item. So this is how you send mass emails using a report. You can also email pretty much from many different areas in the system. For example, if you wanted to send a schedule, you can open up a staffing sheet and simply right-click on the schedule. Let me pull up some information. And what this is going to do, there's an option here to schedule and send via PDF. It's going to create a PDF attachment to my email. I have to give it a name. And click OK, and now it's creating the PDF attachment. And then from there, I can again send this schedule, which is now in the attachments folder, and I can click a recipient, So whether that's anybody specific, or you can just type in an address. You can also send profiles. For example, if you wanted to send an employee profile, it's a very common function. So clicking on my profile, I can open up my profile report. And again, you'll notice there's a send button at the bottom of this screen, which allows me to, again, send the profile just by clicking on this button. Again, it creates a PDF attachment. And you can optionally include attached documents. So there's a wide array of different email capabilities in the system. And finally, going back to your email window, we keep a complete history of all the emails that were sent. So again, you have a record of everything that went out. This is the email capability in the application. If you have any questions, please give us a call and we would be glad to explain it further.